Well, in today's video, I'm just going to talk about a topic Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. This is Mahid and today's video is going to be about IELTS Life Skills A1 test, which is of 2 modules, speaking and listening. Well, if you talk about IELTS Life Skills A1 test, well, the pattern is the same that I have explained in my previous videos. Well, in today's video, I'm just going to talk about a topic which I saw in the last test of my students. One of my students got this topic, books, and I thought that I would give you some points how you can make some questions about it. Well, as I always tell my students that you're not there to cram anything. If I tell you the questions, it is not your job to cram them. If you start cramming the questions, you're going to end up having a very tough time in the test. Let's say you have learned a question and when you speak with your partner, let's say you say, do you like reading books, right? And then the next person says, no, I don't. And then you say, when do you read books? So this is a disaster. Why? Let me tell you why. Because first question you asked, do you like reading books? And then the other partner, means other person, other speaker, he says, no, I don't. And then you ask the next question, when do you read books? So it doesn't make sense. So remember one thing, that you have to ask questions according to the next person. Means whatever he is saying, you can make the questions about that. So let's say the topic is books. The first question is obviously, do you like reading books? He says, no, I don't. Now what should you do? What will you do? Because he is saying that I don't like reading books. What will you ask next? You will ask about newspaper. Do you like reading newspaper? Let's say he says, no, I don't like reading newspaper. You can ask, do you like reading news on social media? Do you like reading articles on social media? So just talk about reading. When you see books, the topic books, it is not only books. You don't have to be stuck with the books only, right? You can make different questions about reading. The main topic is reading, right? So you can talk about, if the person doesn't like reading books, you can talk about reading newspaper. Remember, the examiner is not checking how much knowledge you have, but he is checking your ability to make a conversation, to talk about a situation, which is a daily life, situation. So I would always suggest you to make questions according to the situation, according to the next person's answers. Listen to the next person, what he is saying, and then make the next question. If you keep, memorizing the questions, if you keep cramming the questions, I am sure that you will have tough time because you will not know how to handle the situation. So always, when you're preparing yourself, try to practice in a way that you know or that you learn how to handle the situation, not how to cram the questions. Okay? So let's make some questions about books. Do you like reading books? Yes, I do. For example, the next person says, I'm lucky, and he says, yes, I do. So I can ask, what time do you read books? How often do you read books? What kind of books do you read? Who is your favorite author? Do you read books in the evening? Do you take tea while reading books? Do you read novels? Do you read motivational books? How much time do you give to reading every day? Do you give time to reading at the weekend? So these are the questions that you can make. You can add some more questions, as I told you, according to the situation. You can add more questions as you want. Okay, I hope you have understood the point that I'm trying to make it here, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Allah Hafiz.